Hello everyone, I am Doodlemans86 and today I am going to be reviewing the Kong Playmates figure, specifically the 2017 Skull Island version. This figure was actually revealed a long time ago with Monsterverse packaging, but this guy has now been reissued, and as you guys can see, this is a new packaging and there are more figures on the way. So without further ado, let's get into this. This is the first time I am looking at this new Monsterverse packaging. Usually it's always the pinks, lightnings, renders, and the thunder, but as you can see, this is new, which it looks really cool. I know there was some Monsterverse packaging before this design, but this design is really sick. I mean, you have the pinks and blues, which look so nice together, and you have the Titans in the back, and you have Monsterverse here. I know shared universes aren't a new concept, but something about seeing Godzilla evolved with Kong and Mothra, the Ion Dragon, and King Ghidorah. Something about seeing them all together here is just so fascinating. It really makes me excited. So at the bottom here, you can see Kong Skull Island. So that's in orange. Here we have the back, which looks awesome. And here we have the rest of the wave. And as you can see, we have the real feel figures. And we also have these new figures. We have the Frostvark from Monarch Legacy of Monsters. We have Burning Godzilla, and we have Mothra, which is sick. That's so cool. That is really awesome. I'm so happy Playmates isn't just dropping the Monsterverse and they're actually making figures, because I know for sure I'm going to try to get these guys. That is so cool. Hopefully we get some more Titans. Hopefully we get the Ion Dragon, because that is really cool. So with that out of the way, let's get to the figure. Kong here looks magnificent. As you can see, this is when he was a baby in Skull Island, so he's a lot smaller here. This figure looks excellent, I must say. I know there was some reissues for the 12-inch figure that actually fixed the paint, and I'm so happy that this guy has somewhat of a similar paint job. Not exact, and I'll explain in a bit. But as you can see, this is Kong. The head looks magnificent. He has those beautiful orange eyes. The teeth are so, that is spotless. The teeth are so well done, as is the mouth and gums. Although Kong, you need to brush teeth because they are super yellow. The rest of the figure does look magnificent. It's not brown. It's kind of like this grayish brown, similar to One Eye. And then the actual skin is noticeably a lot more gray. You can see there's some dark shading here between the pecs and the abs. So that's really cool to see. He does have the battle damage piece, but I don't think it comes out. Or maybe it does, but I don't want to risk it. And it looks like it's glued in. So as you can see, the figure is well sculpted. You can see all the fur and the bottom of the feet. So Kong here looks awesome. This looks like 2017 Kong, and I'll do some comparisons in a second. If you have any of the primates from Playmates Toys Monsterverse line, this guy is the same thing. Nothing new. But I'll go over it anyway. So for the head, we have a swivel. It goes 360. Shoulders and elbows are on that swivel hinge. And it is, as you can see, it is really, I don't know why, it's just super flexible with this figure. The wrists are on a swivel. The hands are kind of soft, as is the arms and legs. The hips here on that same swivel hinge, so you got the swivel, hinges out. That's really nice. And then we have hinge knees. So really posable, pretty fun to play with. Puts the action in action figure. I love Kong here. As always, Kong and the other primates have the best articulation, so very well done. This time around, we get 2 accessories. Besides any of the playsets and battle packs, I think this is the first individual release that gets more than 1 accessory, which is always appreciated. So, first one, we have a helicopter. It's completely green, but the sculpt is magnificent. You can see all the line work, bottom's kind of smooth. And yeah, this looks really great. I'm so happy Playmates gives us more, because again, you can just army build, and they have given us so many various different accessories. I'm so happy. Thank you, Playmates. The other accessory is that chain propeller, which looks so sick. This looks awesome. You can see the blades are copper, and the actual chain is silver. You can put the chain in his hand, much easier than the battle axe. All you gotta do is just, yeah, that's it. So, it looks cool, and it just, I mean, look at this. This is so awesome. You can also put the helicopter in his hand, which is always neat. Such great accessories. This really completes the figure. Here we have all the Kongs. Well, not all of them, but we have Kong from his 2017 appearance, from Godzilla vs. Kong, and from the New Empire. Something about seeing them together is just really cool. You can see the differences between each of them. And as you can see, Kong, well, the one I'm reviewing, is much smaller than the other 2. He's also a lot more gray, and he thankfully brushed his teeth in the future, as the other figures don't seem to have that yellow paint. Just like the other Kongs, he is 6 inches. I love the size here, works well with the other Playmates figures, and he looks excellent next to my Skullcrawler. I really love how he looks next to the Skullcrawler. I love these two together. It also just looks good next to the rest of the Monsterverse collection because Playmates has given us a lot of options for Titans, which I love. I don't think I even need to say it because you know it, but yes, this figure is worth picking up. $10, you get an action figure that moves really well, looks exactly like the character, and you get 2 accessories, not 1 this time, 2. Looks so awesome, he can hold both accessories, and this is just a great iteration of Kong, done so well with this figure, and for cheap too. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.